Dear students, let's continue our second lesson, interior of the earth. Page number 14, you have to observe. Observe graph A. Observe all the sides of graph one by one. Upper side shows velocity in kilometer per second, that is 4 kilometer, 6 kilometer, 10 kilometer, 12 kilometer. Right hand side shows pressure in kilobar, that is 500, 1000, 1500 kilobar. Left hand side of the graph shows depth in kilometer, like 0 kilometer, 1000, 2000, 3000 kilometer. You can see two types of waves. Primary waves means P waves, and secondary waves means S waves. One by one we will study about P wave and S waves. First of all, see the graph. Primary wave and secondary wave drawn with the help of dots, and the meaning of dot is to show the average velocity of the wave. If you observe carefully, secondary wave have ended around the depth of 2900 kilometer. Why secondary wave ended up to 2900 kilometer? Because outer core is in liquid state or a semi-liquid state, and secondary wave get absorbed in this region. Average velocity of secondary wave is 6 to 8 kilometer per second. Secondary curve stopped at the boundary of the outer core. Now observe a primary wave, that is a P wave. The velocity of primary wave is up to 12 kilometer per second. Okay, this wave travel up to 2900 kilometer, but as and when it enters the core, velocity reduces to 8 kilometer per second. Up to 2900 kilometer, 900 kilometer, velocity was 12 km per second. After 2900 km, the velocity reduces up to 8 km per second. What scientists have studied by this? On this basis, on this basis of the curve, scientists have come on conclusion that the density at various depths is different. Density is not same from crust to core. You can observe graph B. Its right hand side shows gravitational force or gravitational intensity. This gravitational force or gravitational intensity is shown in centimeter per second. Left hand side shows density of material in gram per centimeters cubes. Lower side shows depth in meters. In this graph, two curves are shown, blue curve and red curve. Blue curve shows density, it is a density curve, and red curve shows gravitational force at various depths. Observe the red curve and you will come to know that gravitational force increases at certain depth. Means up to 3000 depth, the gravitational force is increasing, and after that it reduces according to the depth. Gravitational force becomes zero at the center, means at the core gravitational force becomes zero. It increases up to 3000 kilometer and it becomes zero at the core, at the center. This curve shows, by this curve we can understand the density. This curve shows the discontinuities in the earth's interior, means earth's interior is not same. There is a discontinuity in the earth's interior from crust to core. Okay students, so let's revise in short what we have studied in this lesson. So we have studied the interior of the earth has three parts, that is crust, mantle and core. Crust is divided into two parts, that is continental crust and oceanic crust. Continental crust is made up of silica and aluminium. Its thickness is about 30 kilometer and density is about 2.65 to 2.90 gram per centimeters cube. Then outer crust is there. Outer crust is made up of silica and magnesium. Its thickness is 7 to 10 kilometer. Its density is 2.99 gram per centimeters cube to 3.3 gram per centimeters cubes. After that, mantle is there. Mantle has a magma chamber. Magma upper mantle is also called asthenosphere. Epicenter of earthquake is in asthenosphere, is in mantle. Mantle begins at 42 kilometer and ends up to the 2900 kilometer. Mantle's density is 4.5 gram per centimeters cube. Mantle's temperature is 2200 degrees Celsius to 2500 degree centimeter. Lower mantle density is 5.7 gram per centimeters cube. After that, core is there. Outer core is in liquid state or a semi-liquid state. Outer core extends from 2900 kilometer to 5100 kilometer. Density of inner core is 9.8 gram per centimeters cube. Inner core is in solid state. It is made up of nickel and ferrous. Okay. Inner core starts from 5100 kilometer and ends up to 6371 kilometer. So this is all about the interior of the earth. Okay students, so one question is asked, what is the World Earth Day? Okay, World Earth Day is observed on, it is celebrated on 22 April. Okay, and this objective of this day is it is celebrated to pledge support environmental protection. It by on this day we create awareness among the people that we have to protect the environment, we have to save the earth. Hence we celebrate 22 April as a World Earth Day. This is all about interior of the earth. Students, it is the time of question answers. Okay, exercise on page number 14. Question number 1 is there. Question number 1 is tick the correct option in the textbook. Okay, so first question is there are two layers in the crust and option is inner. First option is inner and outer crust. Second is continental and oceanic crust. Third is surface and oceanic crust. And fourth is mantle and core. So what is the question? There are two layers in the crust. Yes, there are two layers in the crust, that is continental crust and oceanic crust. So option B is correct. Second is which element is found both in crust. Okay, it is not mantle. Okay, which element is found in both mantle and crust? Options are silica, magnesium, aluminium and iron, and answer is magnesium. Third question is which of these minerals are found in the core of the earth? Options are iron, magnesium, magnesium, nickel. C option is aluminium, iron. D option is iron, nickel. So in core, iron and nickel is found. To nickel we call ferrous. Iron and nickel is the correct answer. Fourth question is the inner core is in which state? Options are gaseous, solid, liquid, semi-solid, and the answer is B. Inner core is in a solid state. Next. Next question is the layer of the earth on which we live. On which layer we live? A option mantle, B core, C crust, and D continental crust. So we live on continental crust. Next question is which seismic waves can travel through a liquid medium? So options are primary waves, secondary waves, surface waves, and oceanic waves. Secondary waves cannot travel through liquid medium. So primary wave is the correct option. Okay, which seismic waves? Okay, now next question number 2 is tell whether right or wrong, correct the wrong statement. First question is the density of various material is not the same in the interior of the earth. Okay, this statement is correct, so you don't have to write anything, just you have to write correct. B question is the core of earth's interior is made up of hard rock. So it is incorrect. Okay, this statement is incorrect. The core of the earth's interior is made up of elements like iron and nickel. To iron we call ferrous also. Third question is secondary waves cannot pass through the outer core, and it is correct statement. Fourth statement is continental crust is made up of silica and magnesium. So it is an incorrect statement. Continental crust is made up of silica and aluminium. Dear students, that question number 3, answer the following. You can solve by your own or okay, or otherwise let it be. If you while reading, if you get answer, you can solve that question. Otherwise, let it be. Question number 4, you can solve. Draw neat diagram, label them, and explain the interior of the earth. Use scale, use pencil, and draw systematic diagram. Give the names, label the diagram, which I am showing on your screen. This diagram you have to draw on your notebook. So second diagram you have to draw, that is magnetical pole and equator. So you are seeing on your screen such type of diagram you have to draw on your note. Dear students, if you have any doubt, you can ask me by calling, or you can ask me on WhatsApp. Students, read lesson twice, thrice. Try to understand the lesson by reading and by observing the video, by listening the video. Please subscribe channel and like also. Thank you very much. Goodbye.